Hello everybody, today we'll talk about the adjustment of this shown image by using levels and curves adjustment. I'll begin to use level adjustment and see if we can get the desired effect. During that, we will discuss the principles of the channels inside levels adjustment. We use the levels adjustment to correct the tonal range and color balance of an image by adjusting intensity levels of image shadows, midtones, and highlights. Levels adjustment is a good option to increase the contrast in the image, but not the opposite. Let's try to use the levels adjustment at the shown image and see the result. Okay, here we go. Now I will open level adjustment window by click Ctrl and L. Okay, I will work now in gamma value. Gamma is the relative bright and dark value of the image. We use the middle input slider to make a gamma adjustment to adjust midtones. Okay, here I will move gamma slider to the left to increase the relative bright value in the image. Also, I will increase the value of gamma adjustment to 1.45 in case to correct the colors in the image. What we see here now. Okay, I adjust the color balance, but it have resulted in that some highlights and shadows levels got clipped, and unfortunately it can't be restored. So in this case, let's return gamma value to 1 and try another solution. Now I will create a new levels adjustment layer from here. The previous window was opened from here, from image adjustment, then levels. Of course, this layer is more flexible than this window because here, after I change the values here and click OK, the changes will be permanent. But here, simply I can disable this. I can disable this layer and delete it simply. Let's create the layer again. We notice that here a mask is created automatically. Okay, if we don't need this mask, how to disable this choice? Let's delete it. We can do it from here. Just disable this option. Then create the layer again. Okay, here we go. It disappeared. Okay, when I move the white point slider to the left at any level here, it means that Photoshop maps all pixels at this level and higher to level 255. Okay, for example, if I moved it to, for example, 240, it means that Photoshop will map all pixels at level 240 and higher to level 255. And here the same thing, but it's about the shadows side here. When I move this point slider to any level, it means that Photoshop maps all pixels at this level and lower to level 0. Okay. To see what happened and in which channels highlights and shadows get clipped, let's use this option, clipping for black white points. We can use it from here to enable it from here. Enable this option. Okay, let's reset it. There is another way to enable this option. At the first, let's disable from here. What I will do is that hold Alt, then move here and here. Okay. Or enable this option from here and just move without hold Alt press. I will work in the white point slider of the highlights level. We see here many red points. It means that they got clipped from red channel. We notice that the clipping in red channel in highlight levels is too much. That is why level option is not optimal for this image. It is not good when we have one of the secondary colors, cyan, magenta, or yellow, or when the clipping is so much in one channel. Okay, we say that when we see red points, it means that they got clipped from the red channel. The same if I see blue or green points, it will mean that they got clipped from blue or green channels respectively. But if I see yellow, it means the clipping is in the both channels green and red, in which their mixture results yellow. The same principle for magenta and cyan. Cyan is a mixture of green and blue. Magenta is a mixture of red and blue. Yellow is a mixture of green and red. Now let's work in the black point slider. We will figure out that there is another principal rules in this option. It can be known from which channel the shadows points get clipped when I see its inverted color. Furthermore, when I see cyan, magenta, or yellow, it means that shadows get clipped from the red, green, or blue channels respectively. Since cyan is the inverted color of red, magenta is the inverted color of green, and yellow is the inverted color of blue. It is noticed that the red or blue or green points also can be shown. It will be mean some shadows got clipped from both other two channels. For instance, when blue points are shown, it means that some shadows got clipped from green and red channels and so on. Okay, let's practice here. When I see yellow, that means that the clipping is in the blue channel. When I see green, that means that the clipping is in the blue and red channel. Okay. When I see red, the red is that the clipping in the both green and blue channel. When I see black, that means that the clipping in the three channels, blue and green and red. These are the principles of shadows and highlights adjustment in the composite channel. Okay. Next video, or the second part of this lecture, I will talk about the red, green, blue channels, and I will adjust this picture by curves adjustment that will help me and let me to enhance the color balance without losing shadows and highlights in the picture. Okay, I finished here the first part of this lecture. See you later in the second part. Please don't forget to subscribe in the channel and press like. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. See you later. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.